Well, another great game from this Knicks Pacers series, and man, just what a joy it's been to watch this series unfold. And like I said, another great one today, separated by 6 points, and the Knicks end up winning, and they are now 1-2. Indiana loses the series 2-1. And to be honest, it was really looking like this series was going to be over, like even by halftime. Pacers were up 20 points. Everyone was playing well. They were hitting shots, getting to the basket, getting fouls drawn. Like, they entered the bonus in like the first quarter. It was crazy. And a big proponent of that was Pascal Siakam. He was hitting just tough shots, getting the line, doing whatever he wanted. T.J. McConnell was also really good early on. Same with Miles Turner especially as well. But then there was a certain period where Tyrese Halliburton went to the bench and their offense just ground to a halt. This was like third quarter, and their offense just ground to a halt, and you were just wondering who is going to generate the Pacers offense if it's not Tyrese Halliburton. And the answer was literally nobody. So Knicks were down 20 halftime. I was like, yeah, the series is over. They go 3-0, it's over, obviously, and it was just looking really bad. But this Knicks team is just super, super gritty, man. And just shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns. He was amazing. Just hitting tough shots, getting to the rim, getting fouls called to slow down the game, shooting free throws, everything. And this was just another game where the Knicks kind of had to rally and come back and generate offense and win the game without Jalen Brunson. The huge turning point obviously being that third quarter, about like maybe 5 minutes left, and they just started. Their defense was amazing. Just really great defense, forced turnovers, got fast break points, and just made the Pacers look really, really uncomfortable. And then obviously on the other end, like I said, Cat led the charge, and Jalen Brunson wasn't great, even finished the game shooting 33% from the field, but 23 points. And in that fourth quarter, man, there's one thing you can't say about Jalen Brunson, it's that he is not clutch. You can't say that. He's definitely one of the most clutch players I've ever seen. And whenever the Knicks needed a bucket or needed offense generated, even if that's in the form of free throws, he was there for that. Another big proponent of this win was OG Anunoby. Played great defense, couple like really big just athletic blocks where he just got up there and swatted. I want to say it was Nesmith. Yeah, Aaron Nesmith. There was one that really stuck out in, like, I think it was the fourth quarter, and Nesmith was trying to back him down, got like maybe 5 feet, 6 feet from the rim, tried to turn around jumper, and OG just got up there. Phenomenal defense, held his ground, got up there and just swatted it into like the second row. Shout out to OG. He was also great on offense. Finished the game 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. 0 turnovers, just an all-around great game for OG and Anunoby. And then Josh Hart, the literal heart of this team. He had some phenomenal rebounds there near the end of the game that just kind of secured the win for the Knicks. If he doesn't grab those rebounds, it was looking like the Pacers would get those offensive rebounds, and then obviously they get another chance at it. And I don't think they're missing that many shots in a row, especially the clutch, where this team has been really deadly. So shout out to Josh Hart. Just showed a lot of heart. He got up there, got fouled on a rebound near the end there. That was really vital, and just the hustle plays he made were honestly really the difference for this game between the Knicks losing and the Knicks winning. So shout out to him. So the Knicks go 1-2. I think this is their first game that they have won in Indiana in the Pacers arena in the playoffs in history. So obviously really big W, and honestly just saved this series from being over. So now we're 1-2 in both conferences, and it's just going to be really interesting. I'm loving this series so far. And another thing is the Knicks are oddly really good on the road and really not great at Madison Square Garden. I think the announcer said that they were 3-5 at MSG, and then 6-1 on the road or something like that. So just continuing a really weird streak of the Knicks being not so great at home and really good on the road. So just something interesting to look at. But moving forward, I really can't even predict the next game. I really don't know. The Knicks have looked good for a lot of this series, even though they're down 1-2. Game 1, they were up for most of that game until they just collapsed. And Game 2 was also like a really, really close one where the Knicks, again, had moments in that game where they looked like they were going to win it and then just couldn't pull it through. And then this game looked like they were going to be out and came back. So there's been a series full of unpredictable comebacks. Who do I think is going to win the series? I'm still going to stick with the Pacers because I think they're just the better team, and they didn't have a great offensive game today, 20% from the three and 44% from the field, and a lot of that is to the credit of the Knicks. But I don't see them being that bad from the field again, so the Knicks are going to have to really, I think it's going to take another win on the road for the Knicks to convince me that they can still win this series. But for right now, celebrations are due in New York, and congratulations on the win, but still think it's going to be Pacers in like 6. But I would love to see Game 7 because this series has been so entertaining. But that's about all I've got for y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Minnesota OKC tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to that one, so we'll see.